Guys, Boxing Gossip here. This is just a brief initial reaction video to the news that broke last night. Initially broke on Dan Raphael's Twitter that Lucas Browne has tested positive for a banned substance coming on from his fight with Ruslan Chagaev. Now I've got to say, first thing, the emotion when I heard the news, I was just sad. You know, I know that sounds like a silly thing to say, but I genuinely was sad. You know, Lucas Browne, he seems like a very nice guy. Seems like a gentleman of the sport. I was really pleased for him that he put on what appeared to be a fantastic performance and really achieved something superb in his career. And it's really sad, really disappointing, really unfortunate that whatever happens now, that achievement and that success will always be marred and will always be shrouded in doubt about whether that performance was a legitimate performance from Lucas Browne or whether the improvement he showed in that fight was due to him taking a performance-enhancing substance. You know, so that's very, very unfortunate. You know, I won't talk too much about the science involved with this particular banned substance and what it's supposed to do. You know, I don't have a great appreciation of that from a scientific perspective. I have read and I have been told that it essentially acts as a diuretic and can be good in terms of losing fat whilst keeping muscle, which I guess would tie into the improved physical shape that Lucas Browne was in for this fight. He looked to be a bit more toned, he looked to be a bit leaner, although of course you could obtain the same results just from hard training. And you know, it's a real difficult one, real difficult one. I mean, a lot of people have also been very quick to jump on the bandwagon of saying he's a cheat, he should be banned. And you know, if it's found that he has taken a banned substance, that there certainly is some truth in that. But I think we also need to be mindful of you know, what happened with Marius Wok and Duradola on a recent card in Russia with Povetkin, where they were they're initially testing positive, but then were later cleared due to some extenuating circumstances. I watched a video that Hatman did yesterday, where he was saying that this particular drug or particular performance enhancer, there were multiple instances where people were initially testing positive and were then cleared due to dietary reasons. So, you know, maybe it's more complicated. Maybe it isn't as simple as that Lucas Browne's a cheat and Lucas Browne needs to be banned for life. And I think until we hear more, and undoubtedly more stuff will come out, we maybe should withhold judgment. I mean, Lucas Browne posted on Twitter today saying he didn't understand the news and he was going to seek legal advice. So there's not too much you can take from a tweet of that nature, but it certainly suggests that he isn't admitting guilt and admitting responsibility. So, you know, with that in mind, perhaps there is more to this story yet to come out. I mean, Lucas Browne did show vast improvement in that fight. You know, his physical appearance was vastly improved. His movement around the ring, his durability was excellent. His stamina seemed to be there. So, I guess with those things in mind, people are going to believe now, given the positive test, that the two are very definitely linked. By the same token, you've got to say, you know, would he be stupid enough to take a performance-enhancing drug, knowing that, you know, he'd be so likely to get caught on this stage? I mean, the other person you've got to feel sorry for here is potentially Ruslan Chagaev. I mean, let's not forget, Chagaev's lost his belt and been horribly knocked out in public in his home turf. You know, and if it is found that Lucas Browne did knowingly take a performance-enhancing drug, then I think Ruslan Chagaev has a strong and legitimate cause to be aggrieved and, you know, potentially to take some sort of legal action himself there. You know, I think there'd be every case for that. You know, but it's I guess it's too early at present. It's disappointing news. It's sad news. I really hope that it's found to be you know, an incorrect test for whatever reason. I know that these things do happen, but as I say, I guess the performance is always going to be marred now, with people kind of believing there's no smoke without fire. So, yeah, early stages still. We'll have to see how the story develops. We'll have to see what Lucas Browne comes out and says, and what further reports are led to the press. But it's disappointing, and regardless of what comes out now, it's marred what should have been an excellent and memorable achievement for Lucas Browne. Let me know your thoughts. If you've enjoyed this, do hit the thumbs up, do subscribe to the channel. Many thanks for watching.